Hello, everybody. It's me, XA44, and welcome back to Soulvenir. I should move that positioning on the map. I definitely didn't do that intro as fast as I could have or should have. It's been a while since we recorded one of these. Anyway, hey, Star. You know what else is very lore important?
I think I know what is very important.
Oh man, it's me switching to a map. I probably should have done a recap. That would probably also make sense.
It has
Um,
been like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I suppose that is important. Previously, Star was fighting Chaos Dragon, and he used the spell Total Gift to view into its memories. And this time, we're going into what exactly happened when he did, and why he mysteriously fell unconscious at the end after casting the spell. Anyway, see, this is really funny because it's like, you, oh, you're not going to use Conjure Fortune or anything. This is just going to be
Dang.
straight
I can't, I
roleplay.
can't, I can't get fake money in the dream.
No, because you already cast it today. I would have let you if you hadn't already
Oh
cast
my
it.
god.
Yeah, and then you would have been able to figure out what dream money does. And the worst part is that if you did make dream money, you would be incredible. Oh my god, that'd be so plot relevant. Thankfully, you can't make dream money. All right, yeah. Um,
So I'm seeing we have justice and sin up here.
yeah. Before you see a set of doors, 5 doors, in fact. Apart from that, it's a completely empty room with a white void off in the distance.
I know that we have justice and sin for sure. I think that's time over there. I think that one's truth. I don't know. We'll figure it out eventually.
Yep.
So, should I pick a door?
Maybe.
What if I look behind me, right?
All right. So to go over, I'm gonna zoom in the map a little bit for this. You look behind you. Behind you, there's nothing. More abyss. Nothing at all. Just empty void
What about past
within
the door?
past the door. All right. So you walk off this way past all the doors, and you see that you're actually standing on a platform. Conveniently, this platform is the exact size of this grid. You cannot
Oh,
leave the platform.
can I? Is it possible to jump off?
All right. So you jump off the platform, but as soon as you move off the platform, your body just stops existing past it. Um, are you going to continue to reach forward?
No, I'd rather not go into oblivion right
You're,
now.
you're not going to clip out of bounds.
I mean, you know what? What's about?
Are you clipping out of bounds?
Yeah, get out of
Oh,
bounds for a little bit.
all right. Are you sure you want to start by clipping out of bounds? How about I word it like that?
Okay, let's not start by clipping off the bounds then.
Yeah. If you want to build up to it, maybe.
Yeah, maybe after 4 I'm like, huh, what happens if I clip out of
Yeah, you now know that you can, but there's other
bounds?
things. Oh God. Oh no. Oh, I didn't prepare for if you clipped out of bounds. But I know what happens if you do.
All right. So first, we're actually gonna go to the rightmost one
Ah,
from
the
where I
rightmost door. All right. Now I just know that this is gonna end with you clipping out of bounds. All right.
started.
You head over to the door with the 10th rune symbol on it. And I first check by. All right, and that is. Oh wow, you picked that one first. Okay, good to know. Yep. I didn't actually have an order for which you would be doing this, so I just I'll just be toggling visibility of tokens as you go on here. Oh yeah, also they're not there yet, or they are
Okay.
there. Whatever. Anyway, so you get warped into a endless wasteland. For you, you see a man with long hair, clad in armor, uh, just standing there, murmuring to himself.
What is he murmuring to himself?
All right. You get closer, and as soon as you do, he stops speaking, and he takes off one of his gauntlets, and you see what looks like a dragon tattooed onto his arm.
I don't know.
He then just stares off into the distance.
Where is he staring at?
All right. You look off in the direction he's looking, and you see what looks like a nuclear blast going off.
No.
Everything off in that direction is slowly just crumbling away into nothing as a massive explosion just envelops what looks like the entire world around. And when you turn back around, the man here, he's gone.
Does the
That was the
explosion
end of the
stop?
first door.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yep.
Okay. It doesn't stop.
Nope. Nope. The explosion just kept going.
Oh, okay,
Uh,
very cool. I think I
yep.
know what that is then.
All right.
Okay, now we're gonna go into the leftmost one.
Leftmost door. All right. Wow, you're picking these in like not the worst order possible. All right then. Um. So, oh man, we go back to this map, and this time, actually, yeah, they're also here.
Wait, what symbol was it again?
Symbol. This rune symbol. I should just have the rune thing pulled up right now. Probably, because I guess the viewers probably also want to know what runes these are.
Eighth
That
symbol.
would be, yeah, rune symbol number 8. Yep. Uh, and forgot. I really should have prepared these maps slightly better, but it's not that important. All right, you see two people as you come here, and hold this token too.
That token looks really weird.
Yeah, this one, yeah, it's really old. It's like one of the
Oh,
oldest sprites I've got on my computer. You see
yeah.
these two guys just approaching this old guy. As they're walking up, they're just laughing to each other. Um, when they walk up, and guy here just yells at the old dude, "Hey, you you're trained with those like Soma Mori things, right?" "What? Yeah, yeah, I suppose. Yeah, I'm fairly well trained with them. You need one? Uh, I mean, I guess, see my buddy here, he's, you know, not got one yet, and we've been traveling together, intermittently for quite a while now, so, figured it's about time. Yeah, well, you, got payment?" He just takes a step forward, and, lightning starts sparking around him. Sir, that's not going to work as payment. Sir, I, I just, you know what? That just, I don't have it in me today. Sure, I'll do it.
I'll do it for free.
Guy here walks up and he's like, yeah. So, how does this work really? Uh, Old guy lunges forward and punches him. Guy gets sent flying backwards. All right, and here it all. God, huh? Neat. And you see, diamond is now in the old man's hand.
Oh, who got the diamond?
This like weird knight dude.
Like, dude, does he look similar to the guy I just saw?
Very similar, as in literally
Okay.
identical.
Okay.
Um, guy just then just runs up and he's like, "Hey, look, dude, I know the guys there is like kind of mean, but they really didn't give you an excuse to." And old guy reaches his hand forward like he's gonna punch again. You would know, you know, having had this happen to you before. He's just gonna place it back into his chest. Guy here, expecting it as a punch, goes out, grabs it, goes into his right arm. What the? What? What? Okay, you know what? I could deal with this later. Let's just get going. And you're brought back to the middle again.
Yay!
Uh, yep, these scenes are making a lot of sense.
Oh
All right,
boy. Boy, oh boy. I think it's time that we go into the middle door.
middle door. All right. Okay. All right. Just hopping back and forth here.
Yeah.
Uh, you'll find yourself in
The
a tunnel
second door.
underground. Yeah, there was a lot of maps, but I didn't feel like putting maps for all of this. Just move the tokens around retroactively. Um,
It works.
yeah, as you pop in, you see this, that guy from before leaning against a wall to the cave, and you look off in the distance and you see that knight from before.
Yeah.
You gonna do anything?
I'm gonna go to the other guy.
Red
Not the
token.
yep, red tokens.
All right. Yeah. Uh, you walk up, you see, take a closer look at him. Looks like this guy's been down here for quite a while based off the state of their clothing. Fairly, you know, roughed up just all around. Uh, and now that you're actually getting a chance to, look at them in a less active position, uh, you actually take in how they look rather young here. Like,
Oh, okay.
you know, probably like at most 16, but probably closer to like 14. Is that what you're gonna be doing?
Are they talking to each other or anything?
Currently this man's just slowly walking up.
Yeah, we're gonna go see what he's doing then.
All right. You start walking that direction, and as you try and start examining him, you watch as he gets pulled to the side by a guy here.
Oh, I gotta get
Look,
juicy
okay.
info.
I guess this is gonna sound really weird, but we've already met each other. I've been going through a time loop. Don't question it. I need someone else with me. Okay, I've been going crazy here. Wait, dude. Okay, who, what, where, why, how, and when? Is that all of them? I'm pretty sure that's all of them. Okay, it's just what? Okay. Look, it's like I said, went through a time loop. We've met each other already. Could we just like team up or something? I just, need to be out of this. It just those guys, they're crazy. I've died so many times, man. It just keeps happening. I honestly just I just don't know. And like even then when like oh god, took so many, took so many deaths. I wasn't even human before. Okay, wait. What do you mean by you weren't? I wasn't a human. I died so many times. I became a human. Wait, what are you then? You know what? Just next question. So, are you with me or what? Yeah, I guess. I mean, I wasn't really doing anything better today, so I mean, you seem interesting enough. Probably crazy, but you know what? Yeah, there's enough crazy people around here, and you're brought back to here.
Waiting for them to see me.
They are not noticing you. All right, this is this is about how I expected this to go. All right, back in the middle room.
Now we're gonna go to the justice symbol.
Yeah, which one was that?
The top right. There we go.
Up right. Okay, got it. I mean, at this point, you've got left and right. Really, you could just say left or right. All right, you go to the
That's
right door. All right, gotta go back to what that actually means. All right, so you now see, um, seems like might even be happening right after the previous thing. You're still in the same cave. You see these two guys now just talking. All right, so basically, what I've been trying to do for how knows long at this point, it's just God, time is an illusion, I swear. Um, Basically, right, I'm gonna be destroying the world. And I know that might sound bad, but okay, listen, hear me out. Right? Uh World is already like God, it's I don't have a clean way of explaining this. So you know what? Here's the simple explanation. I'm gonna destroy the world in order to revive a person who is the world. And does that make sense, dude? I No, that does not make any sense. So you're gonna destroy the world, and then you're bringing a person. That's literally a direct contradiction. Look, okay, it makes sense. Basically, yeah, okay. I'm starting to see how this makes no sense to you. Trust me, if you just kind of like been through it enough, it's just gonna you're slowly gonna start piecing it together. Basically, I've like written this all out. I have this like big plan, and I've got this like really cool idea actually. Is like part of destroying the world, like where these I have like these like blood moon event things. It's not gonna be like a moon thing because I can't do stuff with the moon, but I'm just gonna have like the entire sky turn red. And then I'm gonna start like sending down like incarnations of like myself and stuff like that. Uh, and what's going to happen is I'm going to use that in order to take control of everything and like send the world into like really bad place. And then basically, then I'll use the other stuff I was talking about that's even more confusing in order to stabilize it. But it does involve destroying the world in the process. And I, would generally like rather not. So you're saying you're a tsundere?
Huh.
Okay, maybe. You know what? We could get to that later. Anyway, it's 6 past. I'm gonna die in an hour. So see you later. And you're back here. All right.
Do I want to clip now?
Do you?
Actually, rather, I should ask you, X, am I gonna be able to clip after I go to the last door?
The way the spell view memories works is that you just get to view all of a person's memories, and then you're just brought back to yourself.
Okay, so I can't go to the last one. Then, well, I think so far, by the way, I think I have the order for what everything happened in.
All right. For the sake of, having a cool, narrative for the audience, how about you share what you think the order has been?
All right. So far, the first thing that happens is both the guys go to the old man, and the guy gets the Sumamori absorbed in his hand, which later on, right after, not right after, but we know that the Sumamori got absorbed in his hand because in the final one, where the world gets destroyed, we see a dragon on his hand, which is probably a product of the Sumamori. After that, both the guys are in front of the cave talking. They talk about what's it called? Um, your token going through different loops. I'm assuming that's Captain.
Yep.
I'm going through loops, and then that he's gonna revive the world by destroying it, which happens right after that one. So yeah, and then finally, obviously, it ends with the world being destroyed.
All right. Yeah, got it. So you're now going to be clipping out of bounds then?
Yep.
All right. Oh God. I didn't think that this would be the place that someone clips out of bounds. There's been some places. Actually, you've missed a few places. That this has been
Okay.
possible. I don't know why I didn't like prepare for if you did clip out of bounds here. Um,
It's gonna be a different soul. Imagine.
oh God. All right. I mean, honestly, for a second when you said you were going to clip out, I was going to pause the recording and be like, all right, give me an hour to prepare. All right. So you walk past all the doors and you just slowly start walking into nothing. You make it about halfway through. And how do you proceed? As you just walk through into seemingly nothing. Feels like there's a wall here, but yet you're just able to pass straight through it.
Hmm. Can I? So if I poke my head in, can I look backwards?
Um, yeah, you can't, as long as your body is not fully through it, it seems like, you're able to like go back and forth fully. So you're able to like poke your
It
head in.
it's a dream. What's the worst that can happen? I'm gonna jump in.
All right, you jump in. Oh, I should have had a map prepared for that. I knew that this could happen at any moment. I really should have prepared a map for it. You know what? I guess I do have a map for this of one place that I could have this be that could potentially kind of make sense. Would that make sense? It's the closest thing we have, and I like having maps for visual
The
narrative storytelling.
new place.
All right. And you find yourself in a strange place. You're not really sure where you are, um, other than here. You're not sure where here is. You're not sure if you're able to get back by the bounds of the spell that you would cast. Um, However, as you enter here, uh, you notice that your mana fever instantly goes away. Even within the dream, you were able to feel it for a moment, and now that feeling is completely passed.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So yeah, interesting place.
Yep. Uh, you take just like a vague look around, and you just see, you know, pure magical energy, similar to when the Arcane King was using their Soul Memori. However, it seems like that takes up the entirety of this realm of sorts. Uh,
Mhm.
Yeah. Um, you try and like move around and stuff, and it seems like you're able to do so perfectly fine. And as you do, you don't really see much of anything. It seems like as you move, the area itself moves with you. Nothing is really
Parallax.
going anywhere.
What happens if I touch the thing?
You try just like touching the floor, reaching down, and as you like bend over to try and touch the floor like reaches away from you as you reach towards it.
Oh, that's trippy.
Yeah, basically your perspective is 100% constant. You've got rotational movement, and that is it when it comes to your ability to see things.
Oh, wow. Can I get spells in here?
What would you like to cast?
Um, top hat.
Yep. All right. Let's see what this is. All right, and you cast Gravel Whirlwind. Okay, that is certainly an actual spell that can exist here technically. So yeah, you just cast out a top hat and just watch as just pure magical energy starts to spin around you for a brief moment, and then just slowly dissipates out.
Very, very, very interesting. What if
Some
I cast something like ooh, Holy Land?
Holy Land, you just watch as like a clump of mana just appears where you cast it.
Okay. What if I cast it away from us? Can I never reach it?
No, if you cast it away from yourself, you're able to walk towards it, but like the area around you is still not like moving in relation to yourself. So basically,
The clump moves towards me, but the area does not.
yeah, it's moving towards you. You're not moving towards it. That's the best way I can describe it.
Oh, this is really funny.
Uh, all right.
Um,
Anything else you're
anything
in
fun,
time, Ken?
anything funny that could happen here?
I mean,
What
are
if
you
I
gonna
do
try and?
geyser?
Oh God, that's good. All right. So you feel yourself moving upwards, and you see like mana dropping beneath you as if you're casting geyser, but you aren't moving. Constant- oh God. You feel an upward momentum, but you immediately get motion sickness. I don't
Okay,
know.
not doing that again.
Yeah, just physically can't move.
Okay, what if I cast Prism at one of these floaty chainy things?
Those aren't actually there. That's just part of the map.
Oh,
But
okay.
you ignore them for now.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Um, it is at this time, however, where a figure in the distance starts approaching you. You there.
Oh.
What are you
Hello?
doing?
I clipped out of bounds, and I'm here.
Oh,
Um,
do you know where here is?
I don't.
Ah, well, just take a seat and I'll come explain it to you. You just watch
Excellent. Is it?
the.
Oh,
Yeah?
I'm gonna say, is it possible to take a seat?
Yeah, you sit down. Except as you sit, you're like floating in the air.
Great.
Yeah, yeah, no, your head is locked into that position in terms of what you see around you. There is nothing changing that. Um, yeah, and you watch as Man approaches you slowly. Uh, he appears to be clad in a very clunkily made armor. Uh,
Do I
Very
recognize
ragged.
the
Pieces
guy?
of it are chipped off in all various faces. And well, you don't recognize him. You recognize an insignia on their armor of the Light Town.
Oh,
I'm going to introduce myself. I am the King of Light.
King of wait, hold on. King of Light, Light Town?
Yeah, well, kinda. I mean, I wouldn't really call it a town last I saw, though. Haven't seen it in, oh, what year is it there? Oh, well, where were you? I mean, I'm
Um,
assuming based off the fact that you know of my town that, at the very least, it's still standing.
yeah, I'm actually a citizen of a light town, and I had a fall off with the current Light King, so
Oh,
I had to like beat them up.
that's
Sorry about
rather
that.
unfortunate. I mean, I do hope my descendants aren't too terrible. How far down it is it though? Like what do you know how long it's been?
Yeah, what king number is this?
Do you
X?
mean that I'm from?
No, no, I the X out of character. What king number
Oh,
is in my town?
I don't have exact numbers, but you would know that it is the year like 3000, I believe, is a lore number.
Okay, okay. The year 3000.
Oh, 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 that's a big one. Hmm. So it's been 3000 years. That's reasonable. I came here around the time the calendar was invented. Well, reinvented, obviously. Place that came before. Well, if there was a place that came, I mean, we know there was a place that came before. I'm not really sure how, what, where, why. I mean, whatever. Not too relevant. But yeah, I'm one of the original kings. Made the voyage
Mhm.
up to the heavens 3000 years ago now, I guess. So good to know that my town's going well. Oh yes, what this place is. This is a little realm. A few of my friends and I made. Well, discovered more so than made, I think. Just a place to make sure that if needed, we could always return.
Oh,
Yeah,
so like you guys can actually come in whenever.
that's the working theory. However, there hasn't really been a need, so we've been avoiding it.
And by need, what kind of event are you talking about? That would need to happen for you to come in.
Something cataclysmic. Something where another voyage would be needed.
Uh, so if like the world was destroyed.
Something like that.
Yeah, okay. I think I saw the world being destroyed a little bit ago.
Oh? Well, where were you before this? How did you end up here?
Uh, you you know what a chaos dragon is?
The Chaos Oh, uh, yeah, I believe he got his name around the time that I showed up here.
Um, well, believe it or not, I cast total gift on it,
Huh, interesting.
which allowed me to go in its memories, and then there was just a wall that didn't exist. I just clipped out.
Ah, so like you entered the back rooms. I see. That makes perfect sense.
It might be the front rooms, considering how it was the front wall. Actually, it could have been the back wall. Depends on whose perspective you're speaking about.
Uh, I mean, no, it's the back rooms because it's like, the back end of things. And then also you came out from like the back wall, I'm assuming, because why would you
Yeah,
go to the front wall? That would just look terrible on camera.
that's fair.
So, hmm, do you need a way back then?
Probably I can't seem to move in here.
Yeah, I guess that would be a problem for someone who isn't quite there yet. Hmm. Well, you know, if you need, I could just bring you back whenever you're ready. Though, are you ready?
Well, if I see another spot to clip in here, I'll come and meet you again.
Well, seeing how, this place was able to be found, we might up security a little bit. Or more so, the Arcane King might. Um, so you might not be able to make it back if you were to leave, though I highly doubt that'd be completely impossible, just highly unlikely.
A lot of unlikely things happen around us. So we'll see.
Hmm.
Well,
I
thank you for talking to me. I guess this is a new experience for, a random citizen of Lighttown.
don't think much of it. Honestly, if you think about things from my perspective, you were living like a king your entire life, while I had to dig myself out of the gutters.
Too. So, well, we'll see what happens.
All right then. Well, suppose if you don't want anything, then
I
I'll
mean, if you
just.
want to give me something,
I mean, well, what would you desire?
like a keepsake of sorts would do.
Oh, keepsake. Just any old item would do?
Any old item.
Hmm. Well, I can't quite give it to you, but it's not here. But, I do suppose the location of it should be relatively close by when you, next need it.
Oh,
There'll be something waiting for you when you get back.
all right. I'll be sure to remember you then.
Very well, then. In that case, he just walks up to you and he, holds up his hand, just presses his thumb against one of his fingers. You just get flicked on the forehead. You instantly black out.
Oh boy.
And when you wake up, it's the previous episode. So if you want to see what happens next, go to the previous episode where you could see what happens. I
Yeah,
guess,
go halfway through the previous
yeah,
episode.
yeah,
See.
okay. What you should have done, audience members, you should have gone through halfway through the previous episode, started this episode, and then gone back to the episode before this. That's perfectly logical. I see no flaws in that plan.
Yep, and the item is totally there because I explained for it.
Yep. Well, no. It's going to be at like the
Oh,
town.
fairly close by. Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, fairly close by. Close by is in like you'll find it easily.
Got it, got it, got it.
Yep. Anyway, this is where I say like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah.